Hello, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome back to Mobile Electronic Diagnostic Best Car Fixes. This is Muhammad Harun Idris. Please do not forget to subscribe, share, and like. Here we are again on our car 2008 Mercedes-Benz C300. Okay, we just finished on the previous video to prepare the ignition switch and the ELV module. I put the battery to charge. I don't see a lot of stuff come out here, but this one also we changed it. If you remember before, I did not put it back in yet. The computer is there, but inside here, as you remember, if you notice this area, let me get it. If you notice inside this area, you see there is like water limit. Water may reach all the way here and maybe up, I'm not sure, but here this is water limits, and maybe this car have water up to this area, because even some places here also we get some water. Now the door was closed. The heat during the day and the cold weather, the heat, you know, the water vapor, but it cannot go away, so it go inside, mix with the air, and go inside the cluster, all these computers and all this stuff. Anyhow, what I know is the steering lock control module. This is the one that's sitting in the steering column. I did not take it out, but the good news is it freeze, it's unlock, and it's open unlock. So we disconnect it. I disconnect it and I put the emulator here, as you see. This is an emulator. It's work. The computer, the car will look at it as exactly like this one, and it can open stage and close stage. This one was finished. The ignition switch, I managed to take it out and we put it back. You remember it was on the table. We read the information out of it, and from it we create two keys. Those two keys, that's where we are going to put it in there, and it's supposed to work. And they know each other's, the information here, and the key are the same, except the transmission and the engine control module. We're going to deal with that. Now we are looking to get power on. This tool here is specialized for, they made it, this company made it, I believe, Auto Tools, JTC or something, 210. And what I like about it is you put it here, you have some gaps, you put it here, and you will be able to turn it, yeah. I'm not gonna turn it more than that, because sometimes we turn more. If it doesn't work, you can put extension like this, but be sure that, okay, when you tighten it, not too much, okay? I tighten it like I will never take it back again. I already put the two connectors, and also be sure that if you fix this or you do any job, you must put the shift cable in it. You see that shift cable? Let me put the light on. Camera light maybe. You see that shift cable here? This one? You must put it. If you don't put it, the car will not crank. Even though everything is like in park here, it will not crack. There is some sensor. The computer, the cable will come here, and the computer need to see it, that it is in park. You see, this is the same cable. Okay, now we finished that one. The cluster is no good. I bought another cluster, because no matter what I did, to see what happened. So I'm gonna put this one here in the corner, and I have to be sure that the connector is inside good. And guess what? Okay, this is a connector cable supposed to be in here. You guys, I'm just looking for down the road. Okay, now we put the cluster inside. I'm gonna just try to adjust it a little bit, if I can put it inside. Not too much, but at least I'm gonna keep it here for now. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna put tight it, in this cluster. I'm gonna leave it like this. We have some adjuster. When you adjust it, it will be good. But now we are good with this. Now, as soon as you finish with it, so now we have our cluster in. Okay, our cluster in. I noticed that I'm not able even. You see, this still doesn't work. The headlight doesn't work. But good news is, look here. Interior light is on. Interior light is on. I'm gonna put the key. By the way, I already did it, but I just want to show you. Put the key inside. Turn it on. Radio move. You know, the amplifier in the back, in the trunk, is not connected because also it's full of water. But I see radio come on. Turn it off. Yes, thank God. SRS malfunction, I know, because I disconnected there. You see that the SRS, we disconnected thinking that maybe there is water on it, or you know, things that was no good. But I'm gonna try to put it back. You see that how it is. Okay, I put it back, but I know the light is still on because the whole unit here is disconnected. I take it out because I have no way to disconnect the ignition switch. But I believe here also we have a computer. Hopefully this computer is not get damaged. Yes, we have a computer here, steering lock, control module, a lot of stuff here. If something reach here, hopefully nothing get damaged here. That one we're gonna look for it later. But my concern is my ignition is on. It is not going out because maybe the shifter. Yeah, you see, I cannot crank it, nothing. Also, I cannot take the key out. Maybe this cable here or this thing here is not seeing the shift to release. Why? Because I'm in park now, you see. It's good, but why it's not coming out, I'm not sure. Does it because of this? No. But at least we are good. Okay. That means if I take the battery out, it will come out. But okay, also I see some light here, green light is come up. I don't know why, but at least we have light here. Can I see signal? Yeah, I see signal work left, signal right work, outside also work. Hazard switch, nothing. Maybe something wrong there with it. Okay, I don't know why. Is that because of this not coming out, or the cable is no good? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna look for it. But the good news is no star. That have to do with, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna look for all this stuff and have to be sure that everything here is correctly mounted. This is why I don't agree to put everything untied till everything is finished. But I know that outside the key is coming out. Now we are good up to this level. Let me see if I can move this to neutral. You're gonna push this piece here. Sorry. Okay. Okay, nothing is moved. If you move, this one is supposed to move. And I know this car coming here by tow truck. Hopefully the shifter cable in the bottom, nobody move it. I don't believe so, but I'm gonna look at this later on. This is not a big issue, but at least we have light coming on. I'm gonna disconnect the battery to see if the key will come out. If the key come out, we are good. I'm gonna stop the charging system, disconnect one of the battery cables. I'm gonna take one battery terminal out and see what happens. Dealing with the flood cars is kind of crazy, but we are going step by step. Do our patience. Okay. Okay. I disconnect this one. Maybe my shifter also have a problem. Okay, now I disconnect the battery. If the key come out, that means there is a problem. Okay. Yes, the cable, the shifter cable maybe is preventing this car from because the shifter have to come out completely. I'm gonna take this one out. Hopefully it's gonna come out for me, but I will take the shifter cable out and move it outside. Then take the ignition switch from here, remove it or move it back, try to adjust it, and we will come back. But at least we have the ignition switch on. The rest it will come. Thank you for watching Best Car Fixes. Please subscribe, share and like, and see you in another video. This is Muhammad Harun Idris.